Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, the thumbnail of this video, as you will have seen, is of a man. His name is Arun Advani. I believe that's how it's pronounced. He is an advisor to Rachel Reeves. He is the single person, the one man, the sole reason why the Labour Party are going after farmers. Now, I did a video last night. It was a bit of a humour about how Starmer and Joe Stalin are very, very much alike. And Joe Stalin had a major problem with farmers. Well, this man, Arun Advani, also has a major problem with farmers. And so he has used his influence within the Labour Party to get the Labour Party to destroy the farms of this country. This wasn't Rachel Reeves trying to say, well, it's fair to do this. It's not. It's massively unfair to do it. This isn't the Labour Party thinking, how can we do this to, make things better or anything. No, this is one single individual's lifelong passion. Advani is the man behind the plan. He is the one that came up with this. And there's documents floating around that reveal that he actually advocates for the forced removal of farmland and putting it into the nation's hand, nationalising all farmland. This would see the Labour Party steal land that's been held for sometimes 20 generations by a family that have worked it. Now, farmers, you must understand, don't see farms as a thing they own. They see themselves as custodians of the land they work. This is why farming is traditionally a generational pursuit. It's not something you suddenly think, I'd like to grow up to become a farmer, please. No, you're a farmer 9 times out of 10 because your father was a farmer and his father before him. Farms don't just create themselves, Now, this stealing land and handing it to the state is exactly what Joe Stalin did. During his pogroms of the 30s, he stole the land. He took the land away from the farmers and gave it to the citizens. Only the citizens, of course, had never run a farm and didn't know what they were doing. What did that lead to? Well, mass starvation. I mean, just think of the Holodomor in Ukraine. Millions, and I mean millions of people died of starvation. There were reports of people eating wood, grass, bark off trees, their own children. This is true. And that's what happens when left-wing Marxist communists are allowed into power. And that is what's going to happen. Maybe not eating of children, of course. Not that far. Not yet. But that, I think, will be the next stage, the next push by this communist ruling party. It will start to take farmers' land. And they can do it now. Because if you don't pay the tax when the farmer dies, you're in debt. And the taxman cometh. And the taxman taketh. And they will take the farms from the families. And the farmland will go into government use. And once the government get it, they decide how to use that land. And it won't be to grow food. They'll plough over it. They'll build on it. They'll do anything other than make food on that land. Because they do not want this country to be self-sufficient in food. They want this country to be controllable by starvation. And this is all down to Arun Advani. One man, one plan. And he is going to destroy everything. Marxists are evil. There is no other word. They are evil. The best thing Karl Marx ever did in his entire life was die. And that, I'm afraid, is the best thing that all Marxists can do. They bring nothing positive, nothing at all. And we're seeing that being played out in this country today. So let's send Labour the message. Let's tell them we know what they're doing. And let's tell all Labour voters that they have voted in possibly the most evil government in Europe since World War II. Thank you very much.